Feast and Beast is the idea that we've came up with. We're on day 1 now, but the plan is to go around every single country in the world to obviously spread the love and spread the food and all that to everyone who's vulnerable and obviously people in need. So we've got a Talbot here which I'll show around in the morning because it is quite dark tonight, but we have just made our way over to Pendle. We did have a little bit of a dilemma when we were walking around and all that. When we drove down, sorry, we had only put 20 quid worth of fuel in, so we ended up running out of fuel, so I had to chase somewhere to go find somewhere for fuel. But we ended up making there about, say, 7 minutes away from Pendle. So in the morning, the plan is, if anyone doesn't know about Pendle, Pendle is a place where there was 3 witches and stuff. I'll tell you more about the story tomorrow. But basically the plan is tonight is to just make some food and stuff, and then we're basically just going to chill out. So it's basically it's me on the journey, me mate Griff and the 2 dogs. We've got Reggie and Izzy. So at the minute we've got Griff here, just making a bit of, what do you call it? Say hello, Griff?
Getting a bit of fire on the go.
Bit of fire on the go. So we'll get a bit of scran, and then yeah man, so I'll probably do a little shooter before. We're going to be doing, what do you call it, TikTok as well, TikTok lives, motivational speeches and stuff. So yeah, like and subscribe. Good morning folks, Feast and Beast back again. We've just woke up, well not long ago. We had to go find somewhere to obviously use the facilities and stuff, clean up and stuff like in the morning. We've got Griff there eating some cereal. We're going up Pendle Hill. We're just at the visitor centre now and all that, getting some breakfast and stuff. It's about a 2.5 hour drive, well, our walk up the mountain, well up the little hill. The idea was, back in the day, there was 3 witches during the witch hunt that obviously they got like hunted down and all that to be able to try and live in secrecy and stuff like that. But obviously the government or certain people didn't like witches, they were scared of them. So well, that's what we're going to have a look at today. There's also a church around here called New Church that we'll pop to, and also we'll go see one of the graves of one of the witches. So yeah, we'll show you on the route anyway up there and show you some of the views and stuff, and yeah, stay tuned. Oh, you're gonna try and find somewhere for a haircut, like, bro? Yeah. Well, we've got a few more places where we're gonna go anyway. So we'll probably we'll get a Glastonbury or something like that in a few days. Then hopefully we'll get a haircut over there and that and stuff.
Like a nice 30-minute makeover.
Aye, a nice 5-minute makeover, like. Aye, it takes 30 minutes for you, like. But I had some lovely views around this Pendle Hill, like. Got a lovely, like, nice river run through it. Nice bridle path, and I believe a lot of people right over there is the destination. Some mission. You done? Drop the lead, like. Chasing Izzy down. Reggie, come here, son. Oh, lovely, innit? Ah! Well, I thought I'd show the view while we're part way up the hill. With Izzy being pregnant, we decided to not go fully way up the hill and obviously head back to the motorhome. So we'll show you around the motorhome as well when we get back down there. Come on, guys. And here's a little stone that's been put here. They've got the 3 names of who were lost in the memory of the Great War, and obviously there's a few people who the Women's Institute, sacrifices we live in freedom, never forgotten, the Pendle Inn team, and a few good words for the people who lost their lives there. If you do some research on the names, you might find out who they are. Well, we've spent the night in the motorhome in Old Albert. We're now heading back home now after doing the Pendle Hill, and we also went to the Pendle Church, and we've actually seen a few people there. I'll shout out to the YouTube channel, I believe, what is it? What's it called?
Beast on Wheels.
No, Feast and Beast, and what was the... yes, it was Embracing Magic, if you search them up on YouTube, they've done podcasts and stuff like that. They were actually researching about the Pendle Witches. I believe it was a witch called Nutter that was in the church when I did speak to them. Obviously I didn't catch that on camera or anything like that, but anyway, we're all heading back now, back to the hometown of Newcastle, where we're gonna settle up for the night and plan my next adventure. So that was Pendle Hill and Pendle, about the witches, yeah, Pendle Witches. So stay tuned for more mythical things. We're gonna go to loads of mythical sites and stuff. I think the next thing I'm gonna probably book in my head is probably gonna be Glastonbury tour. Down in Glastonbury, which is said to be where King Arthur was set, and King Arthur was buried there, I believe, and also Merlin helped do things there, something like that back in the day. Obviously it is history, British history, which has been set and dated in myth, in fiction, but obviously there is places in the world which do support them myths and fiction, if you know what I mean. But anyway, we're gonna go back home now on the motorway, so stay tuned, like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. Stay tuned for the next flipping adventure.